Hello, future sixth grade Banning Lewis Prep Academy students and families. We are so excited you are here to join us. We had our Get a Scoop on sixth grade, and we understand that some of you were not able to attend that. So we are recording this video to highlight our middle school programming. And we are so excited that you are here to join us. I want to start by introducing your administrative staff. First up, we have Mrs. Even, who is the middle school assistant principal, and she is also maybe live on the screen here. We have Mrs. Jans, who is your 6th and 7th grade counselor, and myself, I am Mr. Dolman. I am your middle school principal. Moving on to your 6th grade team, what an amazing set of rock stars, students and parents. I love sharing at this point that teachers have two paths they can go on when they learn how to become a teacher when they go to university. One is an elementary teacher where you learn about all the contents, but at an elementary level. At the middle school and high school level, which we call secondary school, teachers go to school to become focused on one content area. So that's why, students, you'll be going around and transitioning to different classes throughout the day next year, but each teacher you're going to is a super awesome, knowledgeable person in that content area. So it is absolutely great. One of the major foundations are the relationships that our teachers build with students. So your lineup of teachers here is Mr. Larson, who is your social studies teacher, Mr. Novak, who is your PE and computer science teacher, Ms. Hepworth and Ms. Beery take on our ELA curriculum. We also have Ms. Ortega, who teaches science, Ms. Kling and Mr. Lewis are our mathematics department, and we have Mr. McKenzie over in PE. All of these people absolutely adore your students and work hard to make sure they are delivering awesome content throughout the year.
We're going to take a look at a day in the life of a sixth grader. So as a sixth grader, guys, things are changing. You've already mastered kindergarten through 5th grade, and now you're going into this transition year of middle school, 6 through 8. So as a sixth grader, it's kind of fitting to know that you will be taking 6 classes each semester of the school year. So you'll have ELA every day, you'll have math every day, science and social studies every other day, and then you'll have 2 electives. One will be computer science first semester, and then PE second semester. And then you'll get to choose your own elective of your choice from band, choir, 2D art, or intro to theater that you'll be taking every other day too. So how does this all break down? You will attend 4 classes a day since we are on a block schedule. That probably looks a little different from what you guys are used to over at your elementary schools, but now we're in middle school. So this is what middle school looks like. The block schedule is where you go to 4 classes on Monday and Wednesday, the other 4 on Tuesday and Thursday. So here's an example schedule. On Monday and Wednesday, you'll go to ELA, math, let's say, science, and an elective of your choice. But then on Tuesdays and Thursdays, you guys are going to go again to ELA, math, since we go to those every day. And then they switch and rotate in social studies and maybe your computer science class. Guys, don't panic. Don't worry. What's great about coming this year into 6th grade is whether you're from the Ranch or Ives or any of the other elementary schools, you're all coming into this brand new together. And it's going to be new for everyone. You've got it, and we've got you.
Awesome. Families and students, we highly encourage you to click on the other link in the email that was sent out that this was attached to. That's the video down here in the lower right-hand corner. It is our electives department. All teachers who are experts in that content area in their respective content areas. And I got to tell you, they are fun. They are hilarious and just a great time. So check out that electives video. That'll help you make some of your top choices for your electives classes next year.
Mm-hmm.
We focus on high impact instruction at Banning Lewis. We use 7 steps to a language-rich interactive classroom that keeps students engaged throughout the learning process. Students, you may have experienced in the past a teacher giving a lecture and then asking you to do worksheets for a long time without a whole lot of back and forth engagement. What we love about 7 Steps to a Language-Rich Interactive Classroom is that we are checking in on your learning, and we are asking you to display we call it visible thinking, how you are integrating and learning the content throughout the class period. So there is a lot of interactive discussion, turn and talks to other students, and then we share with the whole class how we are doing and how we are understanding the content. This means that school is engaging, and students, guess what? It's less boring. That's one of the biggest things that we want to get away from, is students thinking school is boring. It is engaging, and students love being in class. You carry the cognitive load. You always got to be using your thinking cap, and we encourage you to take ownership of your education.
So here our staff finds a lot of opportunities where they can actually bring the learning information to our students in a more hands-on learning way. So here's some pictures of different ways that we've done that. Not only do they want to do hands-on learning, but they also want to make sure that students are fully engaged in the process. So we're using technology, we're using group work, we're using big pieces of paper, we're even using Jedediah Larson, the social studies teacher, who is actively engaging with the students on silly dress-up days at times too. So not only do we want to make sure that they are engaged in their academics, but we want to also make sure that we're developing academic excellence. And lastly, not just developing academic excellence, but Mr. Dahlman's going to show you how we also want to inspire academic excellence.
Absolutely. So we know that it's just not teaching and learning. We know that it's absolutely built on relationships. All of our teachers, students, and parents, you need to hear this. Our teachers care so deeply about your students. And all the way at the organizational level, we work hard to meet students where they need to be met by using flexible scheduling. Mrs. Even, myself, and Mrs. Jans, as well as the other counselors and administrators, we work on a comprehensive schedule that's going to make sure students are getting exactly what we need, what they need. So we have special education services and specific service minutes for any students that are on IEPs. We have a fully trained and dedicated special education staff to help students that are on IEPs. We also differentiate to the higher level for our gifted students. Students that are on what is called advanced learning plans are able to get into flexible scheduling if they qualify and potentially take honors classes, projecting them into our high school where they'll have more access to more honors classes and potential concurrent enrollment where they can earn college credit while in high school, saving them and you a lot of money. We also have a full comprehensive athletics program. So we are sanctioned by the state of Colorado at the middle school level. And our sports program, we have 450 students and growing in middle school. So we have comprehensive athletics. Often when people think about charter schools, they think that charters might not offer this. Well, we definitely offer it. And at our high school level, we are sanctioned by the High School State Association League. So we have a full comprehensive system there. We actually this year had 2 of our football players at the high school level make all-state recognition. So really cool stuff, a growing comprehensive program. Beyond athletics, we have clubs and activities. Students and parents, I want you to know, research shows, okay, it is proven that if a student engages in an extracurricular activity with the school, their academic performance and their sense of belonging, what we call self-efficacy, is going to increase. So students, we want you to join a program, join athletics, join one of the clubs or activities you see here. And if there's something that you see that is not on this list, talk to a teacher. All we need is a teacher sponsor to create a new club. So we have all kinds of stuff there. The Action Sports Club has skateboarding, scootering, mountain biking, BMXing. We have choir, we have riding contests, student to student, which is a student leadership club. Matchwits, which is like a knowledge bowl, which we've actually been to state level competitions with that. So we have a variety of activities that are going to be growing as well. We also believe in a positive behavior intervention and support system. This is known as PBIS, and our acronym that we use is Lead the Herd. It means live safely, engage with respect, act with kindness, demonstrate responsibility. Those of you that went to Banning Lewis Ranch, you already know these and have these memorized. Those of you that are coming new to us, trust me, you'll learn them within the first week or two and how to effectively display those within different settings in the school. And guess what else? we will be rewarding you for that, okay? We have a currency system where you get rewarded for behaving what is expected of you. Ms. Jans.
So I am Miss Jans. I'm your 6th and 7th grade counselor, which is cool because that means once you meet me one year, you don't have to meet a new person next year. School counselors work in 3 different main areas. The first area is college and career. So for 6th graders, what that looks like is classroom guidance lessons. I'm going to come into your classroom. I'm going to be teaching you about college and career and just kind of get your mind started to think along that line, just so that as you progress further into middle school and high school, you're already thinking in that way. In 7th and 8th grade, we use a program called Snapshot, which takes it a little bit deeper and helps you start to put some more action steps into what you're thinking about. And then in high school, we have a really cool program called U Science. It actually consists of aptitude tests, an interest test. And what happens is it presents you with careers that fit exactly who you are. And it's really cool because we really want you to grow in a way that when you leave, we want you to feel prepared for what you're doing. We want you to feel prepared for either going straight into a career or going to college or whatever that looks like. And that's our goal as a comprehensive 6 through 12 program here at the secondary level. Another thing that we do is social emotional. This is probably my favorite part. I get to see students individually and in groups. If you are having a hard day, if you are overwhelmed, if you just need to get some stuff out or take a break, you can come and do that in my office. And I also work with students in groups. So if there's a group maybe for organization or social skills or things like that, I will work with students in groups in that way. We also do something called social emotional learning. You may have heard of it referred to as SEL. So we use a program called Second Step for this, and it's really cool because it covers a lot of different things. We cover goal setting, we cover healthy relationships, emotion management strategies, conflict, bullying, so many things. And it really helps you to understand all those big emotions you're feeling and the different things you're starting to feel as you start to get bigger and older. And it helps you learn how to manage those things in a healthy way so that our interactions with others are healthy and clear, and we can be better humans overall. The final area that I work in is academic. So this might look like helping with organization. I have some students that come in and I make a list for them of the things they need to do. For some students, I do grade check-ins. I might work with you to talk to your teachers and figure out the best way to get your grade up, or just how to advocate for yourself in the classroom if maybe you don't understand something. If your student has a 504, I am the case manager for 6th and 7th grade for the 504s. I hold those yearly meetings, and we help look at accommodations that your child might have in the classroom and whether that's working for them or if we need to change those things. I also help with our MTSS program, which includes things that we're doing, level interventions in the classroom and further out of the classroom as well. And then finally, I help with scheduling. So if you have questions about scheduling, especially these first 2 weeks of school, I can always help with those too.
Thank you, Ms. Jans. As you can see from Ms. Jans, we truly, truly care. And one of our major priorities here at the school is having a safe and a collaborative culture for all of the students and our staff and our families that are at BLPA. We want you guys to know more than anything, if there's one thing that can stick in your mind from this whole presentation, I want you guys to know that your child, you as our student, you belong here. Okay, so I want you to know that, and more importantly, we are going to know you. Being such a small school itself, we have an opportunity to actually get to know each student by name, what they care about, what's important to them, what they value, so that we can make those genuine connections and everybody can feel extremely safe, accepted, and have that overall sense of belonging. So that's what we're about at the prep.
So this is your 6th grade team. Get ready to have a lot of fun and get your learn on, friends. We have fun dress up days. We have those reward days I was talking about, and it is going to be an amazing, amazing year. So here's all the important contact information here, parents. If you have any questions or comments, I encourage you to pause the video, take this information down, and you can write or call the school to any of these people here. Mr. Jones, Alex Jones, is our school registrar. So if you are having any registration questions, feel free to reach out to him. And if you have any friends that are interested in coming to Banning Lewis, we highly encourage that. We are looking to grow our programming. The more students that we have, the more exceptional programming we can offer. We really have something great going here at Banning Lewis, and we want you to join the family. Thank you so much and take care.